mayong adlaw sa tanan. Magandang araw po sa lahat. Merry Christmas kasi September 1 na ngayon. Ay pagdating kasi ng September 1 sa atin, umpisa na yung mga di ba, sa mga kantahan sa FM station ng mga Christmas song. Lalo na yung si Jose Maricha na may mga pasilip-silip na ganun-ganun pa. Ayan na, tuloy na siya. Lalabas na si Jose Marichan. Kasi September 1 na. Kasi ito yung umpisa kasi sa atin sa Pilipinas ang Christmas, di ba? Pero dito sa ibang bansa, hindi mo maramdaman na umpisa na ang Christmas kapag September. Kasi dito, ang Christmas talaga dito, mga ilang linggo lang sa 25, maramdaman mo ang Christmas. So, ito yung gawa natin reaction na itong si Bini Abante na akala mo sobrang banal pero ubod ng kahudas itong pastor na to na grabe kasi nungaling. Yung interview dito sa bilyonaryo kay Pinky Weeb na sapul na ilang beses siya na nasa pool ni Pinky Weeb. Mapanood niyo yung video na yan maya-maya. Mas ilang beses siya nasa pool ni Pinky Weeb. Pero pilit niyang lulusutan yung mga tanong na yon. Pero wala na. Yung panahon ni Undoy, ito video muna para tapusin natin ito mamaya mag-reaction itong si Bini Abante.
Let's get on point with Manila 6th District Representative Benny Abante, Jr. Congressman, good to have you again. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for your time.
Good evening. Good evening.
Okay, let's start with Manila because is it true that there are 200 flood control projects worth about 14 billion pesos that Mayor Isko is saying?
Mayor Isko said, more than 214 billion. And it was also told that he told the press that I had about, 2 billion in my own district. There's a congressman that had 4 billion. Kaya sabi ko, I'd like him to start in my district because anyway, see, Manila is actually a city that is yung tawag doon, below the
Sea level.
Sea level, no? And so my district alone is catch basin, or catch basin. In fact, the two main tributaries like Pasig River and San Juan River go to my own district.
Did you say San Juan, sir?
San Juan River.
Okay, and Pasig.
San Juan River is the dirtiest river in the Philippines, and we cannot do anything about it unless otherwise doon sa taas, like Quezon City and Mandaluyong, would do something about it.
Yeah.
So kahit na anong gawin namin dyan, wala rin mangyayari. So we're waiting. This is not just a Manila problem. This is actually a Metro Manila problem.
Yeah, in fact, you were quoted as saying that dapat or it is better that you look into San Juan, Mandaluyong, Manila, Quezon City para holistic ang approach nito. All right. But in your district, because you were congressman 2022 to 2025 of the 6th district, did you already check how much went to flood control projects?
In my district, I think from the 19th Congress to about this Congress here,
2025.
up to 2025 would be around about 2 billion. 2 billion, no? But that 2 billion did not go all through to the flood control projects. I have multipurpose halls that were built actually. I had pumping stations built on some rivers, and then drainage. What we did was the DPWO changed the drainage from yung pambilog na cement to a culvert para mas malaki, no? That's the reason why we were able to address the flooding in my district, unlike before in 2004, where
So
the
it was
flooding
worse. It was worse before.
Oh,
Mas
it was worse. Like the Ondoy. I mean, we cannot anymore pass through it with our cars. So there is a military truck that I actually rode on, no? And went through the flooded street in Santa Ana.
But would that be a fair comparison, Congressman? Kasi hindi pa naman natin naaabutan si Ondoy level eh. So you really don't know kung ganun kadami yung bumuhos na ulan, kung ano magiging effect doon sa 6th District.
I think Ondoy is only about, 4 or 5 years ago? Oo. The kind of rain that are actually falling now, that we're having now, is almost like on the before.
Okay.
See?
Sige.
But at this point in time, in Santa Ana alone, we do not have that kind of a flooding now. The flooding we have would now be in Santa Mesa, where the San Juan River flows, and also in Punta, where the Pasig River actually go into. So doon lang ang flooding. And the thing is, I was telling the DPWH and the MDA, because I complained about a week ago that when you build something, you should not only build that, you ought to monitor it and you ought to maintain it. But the thing is, it's not being maintained properly. So that's the complaint that I have with the MDA and the DPWH, because they should monitor if it's working, they should maintain it and it's working. Because right now, there was a chairman that complained to me in Biata Pandacan, where the Pasig River actually flows. And the pumping station there with the floodgates have not been working for about 4 years. So I asked the MDA, and the MDA told me that's the problem of DPWH.
I want to get to that more, sir. But when you mentioned the amount rather of 2 billion, this is probably 2022 to 2025
Yes.
now as we speak. Ano po? Sabi mo, hindi po lahat yan flood control dahil
Hindi.
meron kayong multi-purpose. Meron
Yes.
kayong number just on flood control, which would include the pumping stations, etc., the culverts, lahat po yun. Just an approximate.
Palagay ko yung pumping station na pinagawa ko since tinita natin Congress would be around mga 5.
What is 5, sir?
5 pumping stations.
Okay.
Oo, pumping
Hindi, pero
station.
in terms of cost, magkano pong napunta sa 6th district in terms of cost for flood control?
I think there's hindi ko alam lahat, pero one pumping station would cost around somewhere from 25 to 50 million. One pumping station. Kasi talagang mahal because the equipment come from abroad.
Quick question about that, follow-up, sir. I recall reading something that there is a pumping station that Mayor Isko was saying in Santa Mesa na tama ho ba na ang generator ay nakakabit sa, tama ho ba, car battery?
Okay. Now, of course, that is DPW's problem, no? They should actually maintain that. Palagay ko ako rin nagpatayo noon pero when DPWS built that during my time, it was also the time of Mayor Isko. He was the
Siya po
mayor
yung
then.
mayor nun.
But ang pinagkataka ko, bakit ngayon lang niya nakita? When it was actually built during his time when he was mayor.
But marami din, that's the same question we can ask every single one of you and every single LGU, sir,
Yes.
just to be fair, na bakit ngayon nyo lang lahat yan napapansin? Hindi ho ba? That's why, hence this investigation, after the President said, mahiya naman kayo. Okay, so be that as it may, sir. So do you think it's a positive development right now that everyone seems to have, you know, their own stake, their own opinion, their own investigation into these flood control projects?
It is. I believe, Pinky, that should be. I mean, that should be talked about every day. I mean, we should actually finish this. No, it's not just that will be in the press for about 1 week and afterwards, boom, nakalimutan na. No, palagay ko, we should actually put a period to this.
In the 6th district, have you gone around, have you checked, Congressman, to see if you have, number one, ghost or substandard flood control projects?
I would go around. In fact, I have my own engineer that actually monitored the project from the time they started, while they're building it, and after building it. Because usually, after building it, when it's completed, we have an inauguration to it. So, hindi pwedeng hindi makompleto yan because we cannot inaugurate if it's not completed. See? And I would like to say that there's no substandard project in my district. There's no ghost project in my district that I could be able to assure the public about that.
Wala po kaming makikita o yung mga tao o yung mga reporters na substandard or ghost sa 6th district.
Wala kayong
ng
magkikita.
Manila.
During my time, I do not know. I do not know the past congressman, but during my time, wala.
And your time would be which Congress?
Well,
the 19th?
I was a congressman in 2004 until 2010, and then I came back in the 19th Congress and then this Congress.
Okay. All right. Quick, Doy, that was a bit of almost 2009 pala po yun.
2009.
Ganun na po katagal yan. All right. So, it's a good thing that people are more curious, interested, and want people to be held accountable. So if you say in the 6 districts, sir, during your time, walang substandard at walang ghost, tila walang magiging problema si contractor doon po sa 6 districts.
Wala. In fact, I check on my contractors when the president began to list down all the contractors, and I'm so glad na wala doon sa listahan ni presidente.
But when you say my contractors, that might be misconstrued, sir, na kayo ang pumipili ng contractor, kaibigan nyo si
Hindi po.
contractor.
Wala akong kaibigang contractor. In fact, it is actually the DE that suggests what contractor to use. You see?
Are you close to the DE? Kasi that's another thing that's coming out, sir. Mukhang,
Actually, I'm not close with any one of them because in a way, DPWH always changes the DE, once in a while. For example, like a DE would only be there for about 3 years or 4 years. Nagbabago yan. So you cannot really be close to them.
So you've never had any dealings with the DE dahil nagiging, sir, medyo notorious ang mga DE ngayon dito sa usapin ng flood control. Do you have any dealings with them? Meron ho ba kayong naging project na napag-usapan, na sinabi mo, kailangan mo to gawin, kailangan mo ibigay ito kay contractor na ganito, or otherwise, sir?
Hindi ako nagsasabi ng ganun because I'm not even party to the bidding and everything like this. They're the ones doing it, actually. No. Ang ginagawa lang namin, there is what we call as the congressional initiative, no? It's not the insertion, but the initiative. It means that, okay, there's a barangay chairman who would tell us, we have a problem with this. So, okay, pakilista yung problemang yan, and I would discuss with the DPWH about the problem, and if the DPWH would put a budget to it, then okay, we're gonna put a budget to it.
Pero yun din po, hindi naman po ikinakaila ng ibang mga congressman na kailangan kayong lumapit sa, for example, sa DPWH para pondohan certain projects in your areas of responsibility.
Actually, ang nilalapitan namin yung secretary, di ba? During the budget hearing.
The DBM?
Yes,
Okay.
the DBM. The DBM should be blamed for that because the NEP, for example, when they submit the budget to Congress, it's the NEP. It's the DBM that actually submit the NEP to Congress. They're the ones that actually get all of the funding.
That's right.
Ilang beses na siya noon na ang undoy daw nasa mga 5 to 4 years. 5 to 4 years ka dyan. Ilang taon na?
Quick, siguro fact check lang, sir. See, when you mentioned Ondoy, that was a bit of almost 2009 pala po yun.
2009.
Ganun na po katagal yan.
Tapos ano pa dahilan niya na yung pagbabaha sa Maynila ngayon daw ay worse daw dati kaysa ngayon na siya nang giniging congressman. Anak ng tukwa ka, Abante ka. Huwag ka kasi magsinungaling kasi pastor ka tapos ubod ka ng sinungaling, ubod ka ng hayop pa ka ng ubod ng ng pagkademonyo nito. Tingnan mo yung suot niya, may mga kwintas-kwintas pa siyang malalaki. Para saan yan? Para sabihin siyang banal? Pero grabe ka sinungaling. Tapos sabihin niya, ang flood control daw niya ay mayroon siyang mga engineer. Tapos nasapul na naman siya doon. Mayroon na naman daw siyang mga contractor. Sapul na naman siya doon ni Pinky Weeb. Talagang sinusundan ang mga sinasabi niya ni Pinky Weeb. At tayo na lang nun, yung nanonood sa kanyang interview, kung ano ba talagang mga sinasabi niya, totoo ba o hindi. Tapos, tinuturo niya ang pinagbalingan na naman niya, itong mga Duterte sa Davao. Ito yung mga flood control daw sa mga Duterte. Mayroon daw problema din sa Davao ang pagbabaha. Ang pagbabaha sa Davao, makikita ninyo. At sinagot ka na ni Pulong Duterte na kung gusto mo talaga na makita yung mga ginastos ko doon na sa flood control doon sa Davao, humingi ka ng, pabigyan kita ng report doon sa district engineer. Yung sinasabi niyang DE, district engineer, para makita mo yung flood control namin sa Davao. At yung project na yan ni Pulong Duterte. At itong project mo dyan sa 6 districts sa Manila, Ang alam ko dyan, di ba niya na tukoy yung yung sinasabi niya Santa Ana daw baha. Ang daming baha dyan sa sa distrito ni Bini Abante. Noong balikan ko lang yung dating dumadaan ako dyan sa Maynila na papasok ako mula ako Mandaluyong, papasok ako ng Maynila. Kasi ang pasukan ko talaga na trabaho dati, port area, sa pier mismo. Diyan ako nagtatrabaho sa may tapat ng Manila Hotel. Diyan sa may unang kanto dyan, na may building dyan na luma. Diyan ako dati pumapasok. At mula sa may Mandaluyong, baybayin ko na iyang Show Boulevard, papasok dito sa may papuntang Kalintong. Pagdating ng Kalintong, ayan na umpisa na yung dyan, palayan na tubig. Parang parang dam. Pag naulan na ng konti, sabi niya? Mas worse daw dati kaysa ngayon. Anong worse dati? Mas worse ngayon kasi yung natatanggal mo ba yung mga baha dyan? Pagtawid dyan sa may, lalo sa may sa may Lourdes Hospital, na may pagtawid ng Kalintong, tapos pag-apak mo dyan, may stop-in shop, grabing baha dyan. Purisa, Altura, grabe ang pagbabaha dyan. Matindi. Dati na-stuck ako ng baha dyan sa anong oras ako dyan sa may tulay, sa may nagtahan. Sumakay ako ng jeep, grabe yung pagbabaha dyan, tapos nagsisinungaling na naman. Time na ni, yata yun, ni Abante. Tapos worse daw ngayon, dati. Paano worse dati? Hanggang ngayon ganun pa din. Kaya nga naungkat itong issue sa flood control dahil sa pinagagawa ninyo. At ito yung sinasabi ni Pinky Weeb na mayroon kang, ikaw mismo nagsabi, mayroon kang pinapagawang 5 flood control na magkanong halaga. Mahal yun kasi mga imported daw ang mga materialis. In-order pa sa labas ang mga materialis. Tapos ito yung sinasabi ni Pinky Weeb na mayroong flood control na pinapaandar ng baterya ng sasakyan.
That there was a pumping station that Mayor Isko was saying in Santa Mesa na tama ho ba na ang generator ay nakakabit sa tama ho ba car battery?
Okay. Now, of course, that is DPW's problem, no? They should actually maintain that. Palagay ko ako rin nagpatayo noon eh.
At ang tinuturo niya ang DPWH daw. Tapos hindi niya alam kung lahat magkano ang kanyang ginastos diyan. Sabi mo mayroon kang mga mayroon kang district engineer. Ikaw kumukuha ng report sa district engineer mo, Abante. Tapos namantay ka sa ibang distrito, lumaktaw ka sa Davao. Ang layo-layo noon, huwag kang lumaktaw sa Davao. Yung distrito mo, ang unang i-clear mo kung talagang totoo bang wala kang ghost project yan at saka yung mga flood control dyan na mga mahina na pagkapundasyon. Kasi nakikita na ngayon yan. So sabi niya, ayun na naman siya doon, nagsisinungaling, di ba? Sabi niya, hindi. Sa time ko wala, ewan ko lang, sa time na yung iba. Tinuturo talaga niya yung iba. Ang sa kanya talaga, maganda ang trabaho niya. Paano maganap pastilan, ginoo ko, itong klaseng congressman na napakwintas-kwintas pa ng malaki. Akala mo kung sinong banal. Yun pala si isang demonyo. Ikaw yung ikaw yung nagpaano kay isa sa ito kay BP Sara dati. Ikaw to. Ngayon bumalik ka na naman sa mga Duterte. Wala ka na ba ibang gawing puhunan na magiging sikat ng congressman, na matino kang congressman? Hindi ka matino. Yung pagkapanalo, yung pagka-congressman mo, hindi ka panalo eh. Talo ka. Nakakahiya kang klaseng congressman. Talo ka na nga, nandyan ka pa nakaupo, tapos akala mo makapagsalita sa mga Duterte na mga congressman doon na yan ang legit na elect ng mga ng mga taga Davao. Elected ho yan ng taga Davao. Ikaw hindi ka elected eh. Nagiging congressman ka lang dahil sa Comelec. Di ko alam kung anong ginawa mo sa Comelec. Bakit mo na-disqualify yung totoong congressman dyan sa 6th District ng Maynila, ito si Oy. Ikaw ngayon ang nakaupo ngayong congressman. Dapat ka talo kapag talo. Hindi yung natalo ka na, ikaw pang uupo. Sobrang daya naman tong Comelec kasi nitong si Abante. Magkano kayang perang nito? Magkano yung niya? Mga 2 billion yung project niya. Akala ko mga babatas, tagagawa kayo ng batas. Bakit mayroon kayong mayroon kayo ditong involved dito mga billion-billion na peso dyan sa sa mga inyong lugar na mga project? Kapag congressman, dapat Gumawa tayo ng batas na hindi tayo, wala tayong pakialam sa mga flood, sa mga project sa mga distrito. Batas ang i-focus natin. Maniwala ako na matino kayong congressman kapag wala kayong involved dyan sa pera. Halatang sinungaling eh. Ay sus. Tapos yung anak mo nagiging spokesperson din dyan sa, sa House of Representatives. Ang tinitira rin mga Duterte. Sara Duterte. Basta lagi yan tinitira Sara. Insecure ba kayo sa mga Duterte talaga, mga Abante?